Right, hopefully this time it will work a bit better. I mean, for a start, the Turtle and YouTube have agreed that I'm finally playing Mechwarrior and not building Imperial Knight. Hey Connor, it's going okay. Decided to use the next couple of hours to try and test streaming some games because I've been having some issues with my graphics card. And I think I fixed them now, so hopefully. And there's the ping in the Discord server. We'd be able to have some fun. And for those of you guys who are from a more Warhammer background, it's an opportunity for you to see what Battletech is like and what the actually fun and rewarding multiplayer PvP and first-person shooter games are like for the franchise. Is one of the things that's been carrying Battletech quite hard is the video games. And I really adore them. Also, soundtracks are just fantastic. Oh, how are you today, Connor? You doing alright? Oh, I just realised I probably need to move the bar at the top. And I've got C in game.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost. Need assistance?
Delta 3.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Okay, that guy had a lot of large lasers.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
He's still up there, so I don't really want to push. Could jump down and hit that shadow walk.
Need assistance.
Target destroyed.
Where was that guy there?
Target acquired. Left leg
He got my
destroyed.
leg.
Center torso critical damage.
Damn. Okay. Well, this mech is meant to be very light, fast, and agile. And I've currently had one of my legs disabled, so I'm not going to be able to be agile or fast. So, I guess we just off that guy. Let's connect to someone else. Shoot him. Duck back into cover where he can't hit me. He's moving. Okay, he's falling back. So
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
yeah, I saw a different target of opportunity and took it. But every time someone pops their head up over this bridge, we're going to shoot them. Basically, the plan for now is I can't really move that far. And there is someone beneath us at the moment.
The casualties are 5. 3 enemies.
New target acquired.
Right. Let's try and limp away and do something else somewhere. There's a knife. Really? Okay, I was going to say, it seemed rather safe for a moment there.
We've lost
Apparently
half our
not.
force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Yeah, let's go that way. There's Orion F5. Hey Matty, how you doing?
New target acquired.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Critical damage. Right critical damage.
Come in. Control
Yeah,
the
I'm doing
surface.
okay.
Can anyone read?
That game didn't go too well though. Yeah, team kind of collapsed, and I got critically damaged too early on to be overly effective there. But oh well. The Ko-fi plugins and overlays on the screen aren't covering up too much for you guys, are they? I mean, at the moment you don't really need to see that top bar, that's kind of irrelevant. And there's nothing here other than to purchase premium currency, so I think we're good. I'm just going to quickly hop into another game. No, you guys up to much? Hey Herm, how's it going? And hey Played. Oh yeah, you guys able to hear and see everything fine then in the stream? Right, my end. Good, good. I would say if this is your first time watching anyone play this game, the sound effects aren't fully representative, as I've modded it to have sound effects from an older game because I just prefer the soundtrack from previous games, and the damage sounds you hear, like when a mech takes damage, is also from an older game. Just in case you're wondering why some of it sounds horrifically out of place. I prefer the older sounds personally, as I find it's a bit clearer to hear what's been done. And the same with the assistant. Now that's good to hear, huh? Yeah, in this game I prefer to play light mechs, which are very fast, agile, weaker mechs overall, which aren't necessarily strong or as tough as some of the other mechs. I just like to play aggressively and to harass and hound the enemy. So, not always the most effective or most successful.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems
but I think it provides for most entertainment.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
what do you guys want to talk about? Are you just here to chill out and watch me play games? Some interesting news we can talk about in terms of Battlescribe and the Warhammer news, or we can talk Battletech and can give you my opinions and insight into it.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Beta is down.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Well, the main problem at the moment with Battlescribe
Target
at the
spotted.
moment is I don't believe them, to be perfectly honest. So for those of you who don't necessarily know, they put up an update saying that apparently it's been pulled from the store because the credit card attached to the
Target
developer
spotted.
account is no longer valid, which I think is a
Target
bit
spotted.
odd, especially as the terms of service for the app stores
Target destroyed.
is that you need to have a you need to actively develop and contribute to the application to keep it on the stores. This is both Google Play and the Apple App Store, by the way. And as the Apple
Target
version
spotted.
hasn't seen an update in 2 years, it is no
Target
longer
acquired.
on the store because it's considered abandonware.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
And you know that lines up with exactly what's happened, and it means that in a month's time the Google Play version will also go offline because
Target
that hasn't
spotted.
had an update in almost 2 years either. It was pointed out in the Twitter thread that caused by their post after being inactive for 3 years, that it was due to the card expiring that caused them to actually come and do something about it.
Target
And
spotted.
the thing with that is someone pointed out that the company behind it actually made 120k last year off doing absolutely nothing. All they needed to do was commit one
Peak level
update,
critical.
and they would have been
Target
fine.
spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target
Override
spotted.
engaged. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Heat level
Attack is
critical.
primary.
Target destroyed. Override shut down.
Target spotted.
Target
yeah,
acquired.
Hey,
Target
how's
spotted.
it going?
Attack is primary.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Attack as primary.
Target destroyed. New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, they died. Cool.
Attack is primary.
Target destroyed. Acquired critical. Target acquired.
Oh yeah, basically it comes across that the guys who run Battlescribe are lazy twats who haven't actually been contributing or paying any attention to anything about the app,
Acquired.
whilst raking in huge amounts of money, and only now that they can no longer draw an income from it do they actually care, even though they've done absolutely nothing for the application in the last 3 years.
Warriors, you have taken the target.
Mission
We are victorious
successful.
in battle.
Oh yeah, overall I'm not too impressed with Battlescribe. I'm still going to use it, but I'm not going to ever give them money again, basically. As I think what they're doing is a bit ridiculous. Especially with the weak excuse they gave. Third most damage in my team in a light mech. You love to see it. As I used to pay for my subscription to the app because I found the benefits that came with it worthwhile. Because again, it's something I'll be covering in my Horus Heresy video, well, next episode. I think the game is best played narratively. So being able to name my squads, to keep track of them and stuff that way, is something I actually really enjoy. However, throwing money at people who are freeloading and raking in a huge amount of money for doing nothing, is you have to remember they gain ad revenue on Android and iOS. They also gain money from the premium content as well, and all of the content which is being actively used, other than the framework of the app, which is a basic CSS reader, is generated by the community making fan-made repositories. That's the only part of the app which is still being updated and actively being supported by the community, simply because there's no one out there providing a similar app yet. And yeah, I find it kind of disgusting that the guys who actually made the CSS reader, called Battlescribe, haven't actually put any real effort into it for the last 3 years, made 120,000 last year alone off it. I think that's in US dollars. And yeah, for doing nothing. And only now that their source of income has been stemmed, they've suddenly realised, oh shit, we actually have to push an update or something so it's no longer considered abandonware, so we can sit back on our asses for the next 2 years. And hey, Phasmatodius, yes, it is Big Stompy Robot time. Although I'm in a very little Big Stompy Robot.
Affirmative.
There's EDM lasers. Main Killstorm take their kneecaps. Well, that's the plan. Although I do have the DPM to go for the cause as well and just rip their hearts out. So there's a guy with a Gauss rifle. How many people here are completely unfamiliar with Battletech, just out of interest?
Mic check.
Roger. Sound good.
Also, you will hear people in-game talking because this game actually supports and encourages teamwork.
My screen's blank. I can feel my guns and shit firing, but I can't see where I'm at.
Not good.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
I've never got into Battletech. Okay. Do you know much about Battletech?
Target spotted.
Need to move position.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
This is an egregious betrayal. I did openly say that I will be doing Battletech stuff.
Target spotted.
There has been no betrayal.
Target spotted.
And until there's a fun and
Affirmative.
rewarding, actively supported and
Target
used by the
spotted.
community Warhammer game, which is first person and fun and rewarding,
Target
then,
spotted.
yeah, well, you're stuck with me playing
Warning,
Battletech games.
incoming missile.
But don't worry, I got Titan Warhorns on this.
Target spotted.
So when I'm the one who gets
Target
accused
spotted.
by this
Is
being
being
a
captured.
support mech, he will hear a Titan Warhorn. It's fine.
Have a check on stage.
Enemy base is being captured.
No, yeah, this is so. This is cool though. Yeah, I absolutely adore Battletech. So a brief overview, I guess.
Enemy
Battletech
base is
is
being captured.
a mech-focused sci-fi setting. It was developed in 1982 or 1984, 2 years before Games Workshop even started with fantasy. And
Enemy base is being captured.
yeah, is a very
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
a very fun universe, which is set a lot closer to.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Sorry, I need to focus on killing
Target
this
spotted.
motherfucker. Harassing and trying to steal that base.
Enemy base is
Target
being
spotted.
And
captured.
yeah, it is basically paved the way for 40k Epic and other smaller scale games as a miniature game, whilst being set in a sci-fi setting which is only 1,000 years in the
Target
future,
spotted.
or less in some
Enemy
cases.
base is being
The game
captured.
the universe starts effectively around 2,700. So 700 years in the future.
Target spotted.
Chronic from the base is gonna come in behind you guys in a little bit. Be careful.
Target spotted.
That's something.
Enemy base is being captured. New target acquired.
Affirmative.
Yeah, and it's a franchise which has profited greatly from the amount of video
Target
games based on
acquired.
the franchise.
Target destroyed.
With, I suppose, a highlight for the older generations would be Mechwarrior 3, which was kind of celebrated and pushed as one of the flagship titles of Windows computers back in the day.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Thanks. Need assistance.
Sorry, that was me.
Target acquired.
Because, yeah, if they made a Titanicus game, just basically just this, I would play the crap out of it. That would be the only game I ever played.
Target destroyed.
If I could, just run around in a Warhound with twin turbo lasers all day, I would do that.
Target spotted.
Yeah, this game, Mechwarrior Online, is kind of like a, I guess, World of Tanks for the setting. And I really enjoy it. I used to play World of Tanks competitively, and was in one of the top European clans. However, that game became just so obnoxiously pay to win I couldn't afford to keep up with it. So
Target spotted.
I switched over to War Thunder,
Target
and then once I
Target
discovered
spotted.
that
Need
this game
assistance.
exists,
Yes, brush.
it's basically been the only game of this style that I've played.
Target spotted.
Yeah, and in terms of lore, this universe dwarfs the Horus Heresy in terms of the amount of lore for the game. It's amazing. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, it's the detail of the lore goes to incredible extremes. The lore starts effectively in the 1970s with an alternate universe spin of the Soviet Union not collapsing, and eventually the Cold War resulting in a peace between NATO and the Soviet Union, which ultimately leads to a global union and a focus on traveling and exploring space. And the space exploration ultimately resulted in micro-empires forming in the galaxy. Each one being kind of clinging to the cultures from Earth, in which the majority of people who stayed there came from. And it kind of spiraled into those micronations forming up as their own independent states, all with their own unique cultures and styles, and eventually the creation of the battle mechs, because war got so extreme that they had to basically rewrite the Geneva Convention to stop each other nuking planets and exterminating one another, to use 40k terms. Because I realised there's no benefit in just exterminating every single planet on the frontier, because that kind of locks you into your own territory. So they decided to work on more conventional ways of fighting wars on planets, and the battle mech was developed. Battle mechs can come in all different shapes and sizes. And all come in different roles, as instead of just fighting giant epic space battles, they started to focus more on fighting for actual conquest battles on the planets in which they wanted to try and capture from one another. as that way it minimises the amount of civilian casualties and resources lost. And this game is a decade old now, and still a very fun game to play. And based in the setting. Let's take the Vindicator out for a run. A lot of you guys from Valrak's community will know that the Big Red Bear, or Big Red 40k as he is on YouTube, has decided to go full-time talking about this universe, and I can understand why. I absolutely adore it, and I really enjoy it. And in terms of game, there's three different ways of playing the game, which is quite nice. You have the traditional kind of board game, which is somewhere between a board game and a pen and paper RPG. But then you also have a game which is a lot more like epic, in which you can have mechs, infantry, tanks, aircraft, boats, even submarines. And it plays a lot more like 40k, but it's a lot more simple. And very quick and fun to play. And the models for the tabletop are a bit bigger than the average like Space Marine on average. It's like a medium mech. It stands around the same size as a Primaris Space Marine. And in terms of like playing on the tabletop, you only really need 4 mechs, because it's always done in 4s unless you play particular other factions in the setting. And that's another thing as well. Any faction can have any mech, pretty much. Whilst it's thematic to keep to certain mechs for certain factions. For example, the mech I'm playing as, the Vindicator, is well known for its use within the Capellan Confederation. However, that's not to say any other faction would have it. The Swedish Samurai Viking faction, known as Vassalhag Republic, uses Vindicator quite a bit, and therefore the other factions which fight either side of them are likely to have captured and put to use these mechs as well. So it's a very free and open game when it comes to collecting armies, collecting models, and playing on a tabletop, because you can just use basically whatever big stompy mechs you like.
Affirmative.
Fuel at 25%.
Yeah, it's safe to say that the Tau Empire is quite heavily inspired by Battletech as well. Certain mechs in Battletech look very similar to some of the mechs you'll see in the Tau Empire. And also certain things like the Contemptor Dreadnought as well. If we just have a quick look at that mech up there, you can kind of see where the Contemptor Dreadnought came from. Oh yeah, and this this game's lore, background, mech designs have all been developed since the early 1980s, before Warhammer Fantasy was even around. And this video game is a free-to-play multiplayer, which was built a decade ago. And
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
yeah, is still a lot of fun, and still getting constant monthly updates and patch fixes, and really doesn't feel pay to win. God damn it, Irby. And yeah, it's very easy to lose yourself going down rabbit holes in the lore,
Target destroyed.
which I absolutely love about this game.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
And the one thing which I think BattleTech has firmly over 40k is the community.
25%.
I've never felt more welcomed or supported in a community than I have in the BattleTech community.
Spotted. Assistance.
Everyone's so patient and welcoming, and just really pleasant to be around.
Eliminated.
And I've messed up massively here. Oh well. I really didn't think that maneuver through. I was just so eager to try and get that kill underneath the mountain there. I didn't really pay any attention to the rest of the map and didn't realise there was so many other mechs down there. Well, that was a bit of a mistake. But oh well. I think I should probably try and play a bit of a calmer mech whilst we're talking, really. So this is the Catapult, which is one of my favourite larger mechs in the game, because all it is basically two massive long-range missile systems strapped to either side of the mech, and it's just a lot of fun. It kind of does a very fun and silly happy dance when you jump as well. It's quite adorable. Yeah, whilst the Mechanicum can trace its roots back to the foundation, the book, I feel like the way the Mechanicum are depicted is far heavily closer tied and related to how Comstar are in this universe. So Comstar are a faction of tech wizards who have a religious faith, believing that every machine is sacred and that you must pray to the machine spirits to keep them functional, and you must complete a series of rituals and procedures in order to operate the machines correctly. But in this universe, they also double down as the Inquisition. With basically every key event or certain sudden happening being tied, it could potentially be tied to Comstar intervening and manipulating the situation. Oh yeah, if you like the Mechanicum, you like the Inquisition, you like big stompy robots, then Comstar is your favourite faction. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I get some kills on this, it's going to be very obnoxious. I just realised I haven't changed some of the cosmetics on this, so you get Christmas bells. Just because I designed this mech to be annoying. And unfortunately for you guys in chat, that means it's going to be annoying for you here.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The Twitch chat is sponsored by Comstar. Remember, pay your bills, and it won't cut you off from the only line of intergalactic faster and light communication, financial records, and other vital lifelines. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned, they are the only banking service as well, pretty much. Other currencies and other banking services are available, but they won't really count for anything and are barely used by anyone. So yeah, they control the money, they control the internet, they control your phones, and they also have the largest collection of powerful mechs in the largest singular army and the most powerful navy.
Am I blind? Never mind, found it.
Hello, yes, hi. I do like to pay for my long-range communication with a standard amount of money. I am a fellow baseline human. I like breathing oxygen and blink horizontally.
There's a window right here, come on.
Thankfully, everyone in the 40k communities I've chosen to be part of have been very welcoming and very enjoyable. There are a lot of dickheads, it seems.
I mean, you
I
are
like
like
to bitch.
Like once you get to the front
Yeah.
line,
Unfortunately, it was just so many toxic individuals in the 40k community. I've run into a fair share of them, simply just because, like, I guess my online profile and being someone people want to talk to and include and stuff, I guess. Not to sound too arrogant.
I don't even know where you're at right now. I'm going down. I'm in a little canyon right now.
yeah, no, I'm right above you to your right.
And yeah, it's a shame, because 40k is so much fun. I guess one of the things is the attitude towards the setting, especially since the end of 7th edition.
Acquired.
Contact, high line.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
That's an easy kill for me. What is that build? Land LB at 5 and an LR at 20.
Target spotted.
Don't push here, wait for the flash and the others to come up near you and then we all make a coordinated push. Guys, can we concentrate on opposite I-9?
Target spotted.
Alright,
Let's make a big epic push with all mechs. Don't need the others to die alone.
Yeah, so Todius just put in chat you see alongside there.
boys.
A month ago I met Major Battletech Fat guys, but they were yelled at and thrown out of the event right after. Yeah, there are obviously not very nice people in the
Target
Battletech
destroyed.
community, but the Battletech community is also pretty good at filtering toxic, shitty individuals out,
Target spotted.
which is something 40k seems to be struggling a little bit with.
Jump high on the door.
Hopefully I know the cat. This is suicide.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
What's the other?
There's something in K8.
Roger that, engaging.
Target spotted.
Oh yeah, the weapons I'm using at the moment are indirect fire seeking missiles.
Okay, I have a fight
Target
from me.
spotted.
Coordinates are coming.
K9, right for me.
New target acquired.
Target
Out
spotted.
on the bullet.
New target
I
acquired.
am basically playing as artillery at the moment. So that guy's out of range, so I need to move up a bit.
New target acquired.
Oh, I got a lot
But
of
that's
here.
play to look away.
Hello, my friend. The roughneck.
Oh, hi.
Fuck. They're coming around this corner.
Target
Yo.
destroyed.
Hammering him. Got him.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Hang on, love coming to you.
Oh, God.
I'm right behind you, 200 meters away.
There's a missile right here.
Yeah, getting killed.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Shit. Hey, 1820, you're right.
Enemy base is being captured.
Oh, hey, Freddie. Push the big thing. Go on, y'all, heal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I did say it was
Target
annoying.
acquired. Enemy base is being captured.
Yo, buddy, can we push?
New target acquired.
I'm engaging Fox right now.
Target destroyed.
Alright, Fox dead.
Ripped up or
New
Centurion.
target acquired.
So what was happening there was it was being surrounded and harassed by a bunch of light mechs,
New target acquired.
whilst I was raining missiles down on it from a distance.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Enemy base is being captured. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Get the bug out.
Target destroyed.
Thank you.
Enemy base is being captured.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Alpha CT. Oh my god.
Holy crap, you saved my bacon. Oh my god, jet.
My butt.
Seems like you have a very talkative
Enemy
group this
base
time.
is being captured.
I'm low health.
So I have a maximum range of 990 meters on these missiles, so I need to close in quite a bit before I can start
That
firing.
Viper, that right in front of me, I just alpha strike. That is just hit
Yeah, you are.
Enemy base is being captured.
Yo.
He's like, get that torso on that dead Prey XL.
Target destroyed.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't get the kill there.
good call, right?
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh god.
So yeah, a bit of a calmer mech. Less aggressive. I like to have this as like a calm down
I got
mech,
absolutely
if that makes sense.
fucked up. GG guys.
GG.
And yeah, you'll notice if you play multiplayer online games of voice over IP enabled, no one was being toxic. No one was being obnoxious. Everyone was calling and like helping each other out and supporting one another without hurling insults at one another. This is something which I've never experienced in a game other than this. Which is also why I feel like I can leave it on while streaming. And yeah, I love my big stompy catapult. I also have a little clan version as well, although I keep this one firing close range missiles. Hopefully, if this stream goes well, next time I can show you the... Well, next stream I'll show you the single player / co-op version of the mainline game, which is Mechwarrior 5. Which is a game which I really enjoy because it basically puts you in charge of a mercenary group. And yeah, wait, a non-toxic community? Impossible. I know, right? You do get the occasional weirdo, but so far in my experience of playing this game, I've only ever had to mute and or block 3 people in total. Which is about the average per match I would block or mute per game in World of Tanks. So the fact over at least 3 years of playing this game, I've only had to mute at least 3 people. At most 3 people rather. Is surprising. even with massive lobbies like this where everyone can talk to each other, you see most people don't talk, and when they do talk, it's only to their team and to discuss team-based tactics and discussions. So you notice the teams are split into 3 groups of 4. These are referred to as lances, and they're roughly done based off the type of mechs you're in. So Alpha Lance, one I'm in, will be mostly light and smaller mechs. Bravo here looks like it's the heavier mechs. And the Charlie is the largest mechs. And thanks for the donation, G.
Reactor online.
It's good to see that the
Online. Weapons
progress bar has
online.
updated and working, and thank you so much
Systems
for
no
donating to the stream.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it.
Yeah, so Connor, this is a free-to-play game. You can find it on Steam, and yeah, it's Mechwarrior Online. There is a bit of a learning curve to it, simply because of the technicality of the mechs and stuff, but once you get into the swing of it, it is very good fun. Oh, that's a point. I need to sort out my arms. So you can individually map different weapons to different mouse buttons. So what I've done is, for ones mounted on my torso are on my left mouse button, the ones on my arms are on the right mouse button, and all 3 firing one after the other is on my third mouse button, which is on the side of my mouse in this case.
Target spotted.
Yeah, and it's a very rewarding game in the sense of how civil people are. As you saw in the last game, everyone was working together and communicating and talking as and when they needed to. And when you start if you do ever consider playing more seriously, and like trying to play through I guess the story mode to this game, because there is one, you will find that people are very serious and working together and cooperating and functioning as a team, and it isn't just toxic elitist twats trying to bully people around. Okay, so as you probably noticed in this game, let's do some in-game live commentary. I am playing another light mech, which is why I'm so low to the ground. This mech's special thing is short-range dumbfire missiles, which are basically shotguns. So what I'm trying to do is not really be seen, work out where the enemy is, so that I can harass and ruin their days. Because I need to get up and close without being seen in order to do as much damage as possible.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
So let's see, has that Annihilator spotted me? The Annihilator is, well, it's a Godzilla mecha, basically.
Target spotted.
It is huge and terrifying. Nope, I am not letting you have that UAV up here spotting me, so I've clearly been identified. Jesus Christ, that thing is terrifying. Yeah, I'm dead here. I didn't actually expect to be paying attention. Oh, he's overheated. Perfect. No. Hey, buddy. Oh, please over. Oh, fuck, there's someone else here. God damn it. Well, that went terribly. Yes, let's take a tiny mech against one of the largest, most terrifying mechs in the game. Positioning. I say smallest mech. I do have a smaller, even sillier mech. Oh, we'll go through this in a second. So this is my smallest mech. And it should be noted that this mech... Hold on, let me just... We're going to quickly do something. Because I have a Warhammer scale version of this tiny little mech here for Flea. It's tiny. It is very baby. We're just going to go over to the... Hey Anonymous, we're playing Mechwarrior Online, a Battletech game. But quickly, we're just going to switch over to Hobby Hangout for a second. Okay, so as you can see, we have a knight chassis here. Right, everyone's familiar with how big a knight is? Yeah? This is the smallest mech in Battletech, in Warhammer scale. Just to give you an idea of the scale and differences between the two mechs. Well, between the two settings. And the fleet is a very good boy. Let's take this tiny little devil into a game. Yeah, it's just such a cute little mech, and I love it. Yeah, there's a reason why the game is played in a epic scale, because otherwise mechs get massive. I have printed out one of the larger mechs in the game in Warhammer scale, and I have to use it as a Talnar Supremacy battlesuit, even though it's one of the smaller, heavy mechs in the game. Yeah, I like the look of knights. Knights are very cool. But yeah, the style of Battletech is a lot more, I guess, realistic. Anime mecha is the best way to put it, as the Battletech game, well, the Battletech universe actually does find its roots in an anime called Dalgram Fang of the Sun. The miniatures looked so cool that the guys who created Battletech really wanted to make a video, well, not a video game, a board game with the miniatures. So I bought the licensing to it and then ended up fabricating an entire universe based off how much they love the anime. And that's how American Mecha, that entire genre and style of mecha, was born. Thanks so much, G, for another donation. You've been very kind. And funnily enough, Connor, there are actually some mods out there which do add two of the mechs from Battletech into armor. I will be doing some further testing at some point. On Friday, well, tomorrow, I will do a stream. It will be at the same time as Valrak streams, though, in which I will be playing alongside my armor unit and we'll be doing that as a test run of streaming armor. If that works well, then streaming armor will be a regular thing. But due to the unpredictability of certain individuals in that unit, to not always be terms of service friendly, the armor stream tomorrow will only be on Twitch. Remember, you don't need to have a Twitch account to watch anything on Twitch. You just won't have to. You won't be able to interact in chat. So yeah, tomorrow will be some armor. And yeah, for today we're just testing and doing a proof of concept using Mechwarrior Online.
Reactor
And hey
online.
Hugh, how are you doing?
Sensors online. Weapons online.
And Phasmatodius, thanks for the hydration.
Command, coming in.
Message, I promise I'll go and grab a drink after this round. That'll make you happy. And again, thanks so much G for the donation. It really helps out. And does push us closer to being able to do a face reveal. And there's a guy in my lance called Garviel Loken. So, we're not the only Warhammer fans here today playing Mechwarrior Online.
Yeah, what is it?
6 MRM10s and thrusters, 58 kph. Painted it myself.
So, the objective of this mission here is to capture this zone.
Target spotted.
632 meter range, 4,000.
Hey Pickerick, how you doing? We are a stealthy, very fragile thing here. I mean, look how small we are. We are tiny. So we don't really want to be seen. This mech is designed around sneaking up on people, armed with those shotgun rockets, and hitting them.
Thanks.
So yeah, this is a Centurion, a medium mech, which is one of Blade's
Catapult.
favourite mechs.
Catapult on our left.
And hey Dougal, how are you doing? And yeah, it's mostly just so I can actually buy the equipment to stream properly. That's the only real reason why it's considered a reward. Oh, bugger. Okay. Yeah, Centurion, you go deal with him.
Target acquired.
Ooh, it's a Hellfire.
Get out of there, Incubus.
For some reason, Mechwarrior Online not working on computer last time I tried it. That's weird. Oh yes, I can push through here. Okay, time to do what this mech does best, which is suck with. Oh god damn it! Why did you have to kill him before I got there? You bastards!
Nope, please, Incubus. Can't really deal with this.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Are they coming again, Incubus?
Target acquired.
All my missiles are gone.
Oh yeah. Basically, this mech is so tiny, you can basically sit beneath other mechs, and they can't touch you. So how small you are.
Target acquired.
As I demonstrated with those last two mechs. Oh, this one's a perfect opportunity. Hello, goodbye. Yes, don't bother with me. No, don't bother with me. I'm going for this guy. Please leave me be. Come on.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Triple kill. Oh crap! Hey, quick draw.
Charlie is dead.
And this is where I die. But it was worth it. Absolutely worth it.
They're in that valley in a 6.
Yeah. Smallest mech in the game, taking out 3 of the largest mechs in the game. I remember mediums did their job. I suppose for those who are kind of familiar with the naval terminology, I was playing a destroyer. Medium mechs are cruisers, heavies are well, what's the next up? Battle cruisers, and assaults are basically battleships. Well, Battletech is all about the mechs. The rest of it is just flavour, to put it simply, in terms of the tanks and the infantry and stuff. Look at Hugh doing my work for me. Yeah, remember, if you are enjoying it, and you're on YouTube, remember to hit that like button. And it still feels weird trying to shill, but yeah, if you do really enjoy watching me play or talk about Battletech or Warhammer or whatever, you can always support me by giving me a tip on Ko-fi or subscribing to me on Patreon. I suppose it would be rude not to take the Irby out for a spin, wouldn't it? So, the Urban Mech is kind of, I guess, the meme mech of Battletech. It's very slow. It's designed to match the pace of traffic in cities. So the default Urban Mech only moves at 30 kilometers an hour. However, its upper torso can rotate 360 degrees, and it can be armed with a whole range of anti-rioting weapons, as I'll hopefully demonstrate in this match, as it's designed for crowd control. Which is why mine's armed with a las cannon and a rapid-fire battle cannon. Hey look, we've got Garviel Loken on our team again. Do we have any other Warhammer names here? Doesn't look like it, it's just Garviel Loken. What kind of control needs this kind of control? Union strikes? Probably.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
If you're facing the clan invasion in an urban mech, you've done something horrifically wrong. So yeah, again, this is a rather small mech. And mine has a upgraded engine in it, so it's a bit faster. But even then, you remember the Annihilator from last match. We're still quite small in comparison to it. That thing is, I guess, the same height as a Reaver in Warhammer comparisons. Oh no, it'd be bigger than that. No, it's difficult to think of comparisons. But yeah, the Atlas, which is kind of like the signature mech and like the poster child mech of Battletech at the moment, stands the same height as a Taunar battlesuit's 3 guns stand. So quite a bit taller than it. I'm trying to think what mechs, well, what Titans stand at a similar height.
Irby, you got a rotary cannon?
A Centurion would make for a good Cerastus Knight, if you want to.
Hello. Oh, there's two.
Target spotted.
About my Irby,
So we are marching toward alongside Garviel Loken in what mech's Garviel Loken in? He's in the Corsair. Okay.
They're taking fire.
Target spotted.
Delta 6, all of that.
Target spotted.
Almost.
LBX is that outranges us.
Target spotted.
Yeah, our weapons are in 1.5.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Okay, cool.
I can keep lock on echo.
Target spotted.
He's sat in a position where LRMs can't really hit him.
Yeah. So many snipers.
So the strength of the urban mech is basically being, well, it's meme status. Wait, why did I just get kicked? What? That was weird. Hopefully, Herbie isn't destroyed once we reconnect. This is a new one for me. I've never had this happen before. But we were in a relatively safe position, so unless a light mech came to harass us, we should be okay. Yes, we are okay. Excellent. And we have Godzilla protecting us.
Target spotted.
You can push them from the left side.
Need assistance.
But... Shoot, leave me alone. Ow. Yeah.
Target spotted.
Let's let the Annihilator go up there and deal with that. Oh, he's also decided to fuck that noise. I don't blame him.
Target spotted.
I don't understand how he could see what happened to me and then decide, oh yeah, no, I'm just going to go and do the exact same thing. What could possibly go wrong?
Target acquired.
Target
Ah, that's a
spotted.
Hunchback 2. That'll be why.
Base is being captured.
Do we have any light mech second RTB?
Base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Is that ECM?
Please focus the Annihilator. Anerby is not a threat to you. Or am I? Haha.
Jesus, you got it.
Ah, fuck, we decided I am a threat. Oh god, there's 2 direwolves. Hey guys. Hey!
Right arm critical
Target spotted.
damage.
I'm not actually that scary to you guys, am I?
Critical damage. Right arm
Why would you send an entire lance of assault mechs after a fucking Herbie? Bit of a direwolf is probably one of the scariest mechs in this game. It's just, basically nothing but pain. I mean, we're still winning anyway. That game's lost. Right, I'm gonna go and grab that drink. Behave in chat, okay? I'll be gone in for a couple of minutes. I don't want to see any shenanigans. I see there's been a lot of shenanigans whilst I was away. A duck told you to do it, did they now? Oh, and suppose as we have a bunch of Warhammer fans here, here's for Warhammer! You know what, let's even spice things up a bit. And let's paint the mech, shall we? Now, yeah, I play Warhammer. And look. Yeah, so it's the crest on my head is not just to display authority. It's actually to keep all of the. Thanks for subscribing, Dougal. It's actually to keep all of the elementals off. A Blood Angel? Don't know what that mech is. Just like the spikes on buildings, keep the pigeons away. Exactly. See? They can't land on your cockpit if it's covered in a massive, overly ornate head crest. I just realised something. No, it can wait. Let's get into a game and let's play Warhammer. Oh, Tuppy, which faction should be my first? My Eaters or Angels? So I'm assuming this is Age of Darkness, yeah? Connor? And Hugh, I know nothing about Darksiders. So a difficult one to recommend. Which one do you prefer the look of, I guess, is the best one. Which one's lore appeals to you more is probably the best way to go about it, Connor.
Reading Starfighters.
And
Hello,
thanks for
Mechwarriors.
subscribing, Mechwarrior.
Looks like the Swamp Rat is going to be fighting against his clanmate Montana 300. This is a big deal.
Greetings to all humanoid carbon-based life forms.
Oh, I'd like a Panphylactic Gargle Blaster. You got one on you?
Yes, but I will be able
Reactor
to do one
online.
unless you are a 30-ton mega elephant.
Sensors online.
Fantastic.
Weapons
Well done.
online. All systems nominal.
Okay, let's go blow some shit up.
Oh, it's the guy who was bullying him last round. Why is there a rock sitting on your controls? Because it's a very shiny, pretty rock. Okay. I don't feel like I need to justify why I collect rocks. Yeah, you will notice that there are a lot of the same people in this round. So that's a guy who killed me in the round before last.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Incoming assault, Delta 6. Two assaults, Delta 6 on the ground.
Target acquired.
I actually don't have targeting data.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Really, I managed to put not into the mech, into the terrain in front of me, of course. Right, need to be aggressive around here so we can secure our team's flank.
On the plateau at the far side there.
The laser sounds are awesome. I agree. It's one of the main reasons why I run one of my light mechs with only the medium pulse lasers, because I just love the thudding sound they make.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Ah, crap, I overheated. Oh god, this is bad. Come on. Okay, he overheated and killed himself. That's so lucky. So yeah, that guy is in a Warhammer 2. Because yeah.
Target destroyed.
Battletech was also before Warhammer, but it also has the sequel to Warhammer. Also, Warhammer was around before Warhammer. Just to make it nice and confusing.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
There's at least 3 sniper
Target
bombs on
spotted.
Delta 7. Up on the plateau.
Heat level critical. Overload breakdown. Right torso critical damage. Target destroyed.
Actually ran out of ammo.
The guys on the ground pushed the Night Star and killed it, so... Ow, 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 ow. Motherfucker.
I never run out of ammo.
Damn snipers ruining every game. I think AOS is cool. See, I just can't get into the lore for Age of Sigmar. It just feels a bit too rushed, and the way they're trying to develop it really frustrates me. And yeah, Connor, from a slightly more meta point of view, if you're getting into the Horus Heresy, the Dark Angels are one of the strongest factions, but also one of the most complex, and they're one which rewards you playing and building your army in very particular ways, more so than any other legion. And in that sense, I don't feel like it's a very good beginner legion. But if it's a legion which you really enjoy and really like the look of, then go for it. But there is it's a steeper learning curve for those guys. Whereas with World Eaters it's quite simple. Give all of you guys power axes and chain axes and charge at the enemy. Are White Scars good in Horus Heresy? Yes. I don't think there is a single legion which I'd consider bad. I think all of them are very good and all are very fun, and absolutely every faction is very viable. White Scars easy to play. To a degree, yeah, because their special gimmick is that they count as being one initiative higher for purposes of doing certain things, which makes your guys a lot more agile when it comes to running and moving. So for White Scars, the focus is trying to quickly get onto objectives.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Yeah, White Scars are all about controlling the battlefield and getting into position. Their individual units, like the special units like the Golden Keshig, the Ebon Keshig, they're all very, very good as well. I suppose quickly, whilst focusing on the game I'm playing for a moment, this is the Raven. It's another light mech, and I've equipped it with 3 light PPCs, so these are relatively long-range weapons. Trying to think
really
what
don't
a
have to run
40k
them.
equivalent would be.
Lima 6 mech can come to us. Literally, there's no reason to run anywhere on this map.
And also a set of rockets as a emergency weapon. But the thing that's interesting about this mech is it has an ECM, which can be used to either jam enemy sites or to remove enemies' ECM. Tuppy will be the best lore channel on YouTube, I foresee it. I guess maybe. I'm not too sure if I'm going to focus too much on the lore, as that's not overall what I think I'll enjoy making the content about. I think I'd rather, just talk about the lore and my opinions and stuff as and when it comes up, and then focus my videos on the hobby and why I love it, really. And that's miniature wargaming overall, not just Warhammer or Heresy or Battletech.
There's a bushwhacker standing on top of I-10 trying to snipe. We have a Hellfire Catapult, one looks to be a Warhammer trying to sneak around through the valley of the line.
What war games do I play? Horus Heresy, Battletech, Necromunda, kind of. Kind of difficult to find people to play Necromunda with at the moment. And Bolt Action. I really enjoy Bolt Action.
Target spotted.
We've left course along Direwolf Delta.
Target spotted.
Low side limb line with the assault. We have a Mech up on our left and out in on 9.
Target spotted.
Caught in the crossfire.
Target spotted.
Critical damage.
Got an injured up top, Charlie.
New target acquired.
I'm going to keep Earthworks trade with him much more. I say as I push up anyway. He has been pushed back though, thankfully.
He's kind of by himself.
Harass him. This guy seems to be stuck, so.
Built to score. Center torso.
Roger.
25% of the
There we
enemies
go.
are eliminated.
That's a big mech down.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out
Thanks.
Pushing up on
Target
Echo.
spotted.
He's an archer. He shoots pretty much useless at one.
New target acquired.
We'll need to get a bit closer now.
Target destroyed.
We've got an enemy standing on top of the mountain, slinging lots of missiles, moving to the right towards Lima 11. Okay, we're moving back towards Kilo 9.
So broken.
The enemies are half
We got an
depleted.
assault out
There we
by
go.
himself. He had one.
We've lost half our force. Can't lose any more soldiers.
Target acquired. Critical damage.
Ah, fuck, there's a guy behind me.
Yeah, if it's a missile,
Let's just
don't
jump
take
down.
close to it. If it's an
It's
LR.
more important right now. Is to survive. Let's put the ECM onto countering enemy ECM.
We've got
So if that light mech follows us.
Center torso. Critical damage.
Ooh, they dropped artillery on us. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Oh god, I'm going to die here. No.
Target acquired.
I'm probably going to die in this skirmish, but I need to keep this fleet away.
We've taken critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Either way, it was fun to fight with you guys. That was a pretty good game.
Hold on. Yeah, that's the thing. The flea is such a small, annoying little mech. I mean, look, it's so small it could sit firmly underneath a Raven, which was what I was playing. Yeah, look at the size of it. And now let's look at the size of a flea. I also have a different flea as well. This one's designed to be just very annoying in a very different way. I guess I'll demonstrate it off. I suppose this one should probably be called something like the Orc Special, as there is a singular theme to this flea. Yeah, I'm going to vote Forest Colony and Skirmish. So yeah, this is one thing I like about this game, is I get to vote on the maps and the game mode, which is something most video games seem to have just kind of stopped doing. And yes, Daka. This thing only has machine guns and an anti-missile system. Now you're probably wondering, why would you put machine guns on a mech in a mech fight? And hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate why. Well, if any of you guys in chat have an idea, suggest it. Let's see what ideas you guys can come up with. Why would I bring machine guns to a fight against armored vehicles?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Yeah, Imperial Fists are probably the easiest legion to learn, but probably one of the more difficult ones to master simply because by building to its strength, so you, like its surface value strengths, you aren't necessarily making the most effective list. Yes. Hello, heavy mech. I too am big, heavy, strong mech. Yes.
Target spotted.
Oh my god, there's an urban mech. Oh, wow, they're shooting at me. It's rude.
Target spotted.
Who do you think is scarier of gods of chaos or Melkor of Middle-earth?
Target spotted.
Probably say chaos gods.
Target
25%
destroyed.
of the enemies are eliminated. Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Sorry.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Ah yes, the unfortunately named mech.
New target acquired. Personal critical damage. Target destroyed.
Almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
god, I just realised I've only been using half of my firepower. What am I doing? There we go. Daka 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 daka. Rude. Get out my way. Okay, so the reason why you take machine guns. They are very good against critically damaged mechs. They shred through the internal structures of a mech really effectively. So if someone's removed the armor panels from a mech, you'll do a lot of damage to the inner structure. So the way that this little flea works is it latches on to where the main bulk of your team is, so you can provide anti-missile support. So you remember when I was playing that long-range rocket firing mech? So yeah, I have the tools to counter that by shooting down all the missiles coming towards my friends. And then after a while, once the bigger mechs have done damage to the enemy, then you run in with machine guns and start tearing up the structure that makes up those mechs. Just occurred to me that the donation goal seems to be off. Unless I'm just doing my maths absolutely awfully. Oh no, yeah, I am just doing my maths awful. It's a good thing you're sat here watching me shoot mechs rather than do maths. Hopefully there'll be a lot more big stompy mechs in this one on our team for us to, well, I suppose babysit. Yes, me and the smallest mech babysitting the largest mechs. That's totally how this works. So we have a king crab, a timberwolf, an orion, a banshee, another timberwolf. Okay, so there are some bigger mechs that are going to be running around. And catch you later, Phasmatodius. Have a great day.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
the Banshee alive. Oh, there we go. Wakey wakey. Come on.
We've captured Resource Point Sigma. They have Resource Point Gamma.
Now you can actually use like a key, like full on like joystick and throttle controls and everything in this game as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, I stick to using keyboard and mouse. It would be nice to be able to set my throttle.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Yep.
Resource Point Beta is ours.
Professional streamer. Right, we want to run this way. We want to go up here. This is where the rest of our team's going. And as much as I'd like to babysit the Banshee, where the most mechs are is where the most missiles are. And missiles mean money. Because I get experience and money for shooting down missiles. Yeah, I guess in a sense I am playing a flea correctly, because I'm sucking the fun out of the game for everyone else. As enemy missile boats won't have any fun because I'm shooting down the missiles, and then as soon as there's anyone with any critical damage on them, I am sapping the fun out of their day as well by, well, sapping the life out of them.
I mean, it's good we're moving as a group, but we should probably kill something.
Yeah, I quite like this map because of how eerie it is, but also quite big. Also with the sulfur fog up above as well.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Yeah, there are some really fun support mechs you can build and play. And always useful. Alright, there's some missiles coming in towards these guys here, so we're going to park ourselves in front and let our anti-missile system shoot at our missiles. So there's some more missiles, you can see the plume of smoke where our anti-missile system is shooting.
New target acquired.
And there's the guy firing the missiles.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up. Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh wow, he has the audacity to shoot at me.
Target spotted.
Wow.
New target acquired.
Okay, fine.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Uh-oh, there's an Atlas. Meet me.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Hostiles have collected 50% of their resources.
Target
Capture
spotted.
resource
Target
points from them
acquired.
to stop the bleeding. Affirmative.
What happened there? I got really stuck. Okay, so I scared the light mechs off the objective. So on this one you have to score tickets by capturing these objective points. Okay, so you'll notice that that piranha that was attacking us now has a critical infrastructure, so he is now a very valid and suitable target for us.
Center torso, critical damage.
But unfortunately there's just too many of them.
They're almost there. Stop them at all costs.
Right. Let's get into my favourite mech. The Adder. Which I've renamed for Pangolin because it looks more like a pangolin than an adder. Yeah, catch you later, Hugh. Have a great one. Welcome back, Hamish. Hopefully it wasn't too exhausting. Right, so I really enjoy playing this mech because of just how aggressive it is, but also kind of has the same effect the urban mech has, in which no one really shoots at it because there's almost always a bigger, more deadly threat on paper. This Kamak pays peasant wages. I can't feed my cat in exposure. Remember, he said he pays his mods in exposure, online. And he's never
Sensors online. Weapons online.
Given me a shout out or anything, so I'm not sure where the exposure is.
All systems nominal.
Target spotted.
And after UAV at the top.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
on this map there is a massive tunnel which you can go through, which a lot of people go through, or you can fight around the side of it, or go downwards towards the coast. I'm going to park myself kind of here and see how the battle plays out, and then use this position to maneuver into any one of those three areas.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Let's kill Charlie. Got a friend.
And I love the sound of these lasers, they are just by far my favourite sounding guns in the game.
Need assistance.
Coming out, watch out. Right, coming in, watch out.
Target spotted.
Coming behind us.
Target spotted.
Yes, out of my range. We have a direwolf in the back here.
Critical damage.
Target spotted.
We need to destroy this trebuchet. There we go. Someone's got a fun warhorn.
Thanks.
Right, sit in the water because that does actually cool you down a
New
bit.
target acquired.
And there is a mist links. So we also have night vision and
Disabled. Image
thermal vision as well.
Image enhancement disabled.
Quite get up there, which is a shame. Ah,
Damage.
these guys.
Arm destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed. Insect destroyed. Base is being captured. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
How did I survive that? That was
Base is
insane.
being captured.
Some kilo would be nice.
I should not be alive. Yeah, that thing is terrifying. But right now, the best thing I can do, as I am basically dead and dysfunctional, thanks for ramming into me,
Enemy base
is sit here in the enemy base and yeah, as that guy said, hope for the best.
So everybody on the base has
UAV activated. Enemy base is being captured.
Put a UAV up so we can spot who's coming. And he's... looks like he's going to try and make a run.
Captured.
Down this way.
Enemy base is being captured. Target acquired. Base is being captured.
Now,
tell me low Q if you have.
Enemy base is being captured.
Piranha's playing sensibly.
Base 25% captured. Base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Target destroyed. Base is being captured. Base 50% captured. Enter torso. Critical damage. Enemy base is being captured. Base is being captured. Right torso. Critical damage. Base 75% captured.
Pretty banged up.
Mission failed.
That was a brutal final last stand.
If peaceful, you have your mic on auto, that's pretty distracting, okay? Because it opens up.
Wait, am I...
Yeah, this is far too tactical for my liking. Wherever Leroy Jenkins tactics. Leroy Jenkins tactics. Okay, let's do some more aggressive gameplay. I know it's called the Assassin, but still.
Greetings, Mechwarriors.
Yep.
There's no more Garvey or Loken. He's disappeared.
It's my day off and time to mech.
Yes.
No. Now it's time to run around like an idiot because people keep voting for Conquest.
I happen to like
Conquest.
Conquest.
But dumb old skirmish. Skirmish.
Yeah, I'm sick of skirmish. Besides, there's always that one light that goes into a crevice someplace, shuts down, and then wastes 8 minutes of our time.
Yeah. I feel you. No, I wish they would fix the escort mission and bring it back.
I think it should be a random person pilot the escort
Reactor
mech.
online.
I just think they
Sensors
should do
online.
that,
Weapons online.
You get what you're given and deal with it.
All systems nominal.
Okay, outbound Epsilon.
Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way. We've captured resource points.
Alright, so we need to capture the objective zones.
I'm headed to Kappa if anybody wants to come with.
I've got you back.
Yeah, let's get these 2 outlying caps first.
So quickly set up our rockets. Okay, right, so you wanted to see aggressive. And yes, time to make a mess of the enemy. Absolutely.
1 light alpha on Epsilon.
Also, this mech flies really well.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
They don't always come this way.
Target acquired.
No, it's like a 50-50 proposition. Oh, they're here. Look for the big blob.
That's really not what I wanted to see coming around that corner.
Sorry.
I'll put attention my way, you go.
Go on, Atlas. Yeah, there we go. Was that aggressive enough for you, Hamish?
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I can't push anymore. I lost my torso on that exchange.
New target acquired.
They've taken Epsilon.
Target
Resource
acquired.
point Theta is ours.
Target destroyed.
Good kill. Take ammo.
I might be a murder goblin in this mech, but I'm not stupid.
That article is flanking left.
If I can leave a giant big stompy robot to soak all the damage, so I don't get fucking annihilated, then I will. Just quickly make them come to us, move. As soon as we charged this up, we are going to charge straight at the enemy. And we're going to go and make a mess over there. Alright. Time to Leroy Jenkins it.
Got 4 mechs headed left.
Target acquired.
Go on Arctic Chica. Come on. Come on, you're scared. That's cute.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to our resource points. The enemy is at 25%.
Chemo Kodiak, right also open.
Fuck, dude.
Alright, we're up on caps, we're up on numbers, looking good. Hotel. Bushwhacker in the open.
I can see.
There we go.
Good kill.
I'll leave that to someone else. Let's go be aggressive. Try and save that guy.
Okay, push them, guys. There's only 2 left. Get in there.
Hey, you put your safe up here.
One final push.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Fucking annihilated.
Depleted.
Ah, fucking lot of ammo.
Critical damage. Left torso critical damage.
Nice time, that was a good brawl at F1.
This was a good spot.
Surprisingly fun.
We have gained epsilon.
The halfway decent team.
Nice stop. We've gathered enough resources. This triumph will provide
As long as
us
the
zero
whites and
tactical
fast
benefits.
mediums know their job, you should have a lot of fun on Conquest.
Does a
Well-
linebacker count as a fast medium?
Yes. It's a heavy, but it plays like a medium.
I don't know. I'm a big fan, obviously, of the Shadow Cats.
They
I'm still
rule
learning
on
to play 'em.
Conquest.
I only picked one up with a platinum collection, and I only got.
Yeah,
a
no,
linebacker today, so
yeah,
I'm like,
Anonymous, you're right.
Now,
And Hamish is
play 'em like a medium,
wrong there.
they'll do
The
fine.
Imperial Fists don't run. They don't get a chance to because they normally die before they have the opportunity to. So, Hamish, was that aggressive enough for you? So aggressive, I ran out of ammunition. And I'll leave the Wolverine on the screen. This is Big Red's favourite mech. And I'll briefly go AFK for a moment. I'll be back soon. That's strange. I don't mention shenanigans, and no shenanigans happen. No, okay. But there were some shenanigans. I'm trying to think, what obnoxiously aggressive mechs are there? No, there were no shenanigans. No shenanigans were meant to be happening, Squid. I am kind of tempted by this configuration of the Wolverine, though, with its 3 energy, 3 missiles, 1 AMS. Oh, we now have Wolverine. But the flea is... Oh, do you mean the rocket flea? Or the Daka flea? I forgot these little things. Right, these will do murdering at an aggressive pace very well. Ground them in assault mech firepower, but that would involve me actually wanting and owning an assault mech. So, this mech is like basically comparable to a flea, but it's also humanoid in shape, so it is overall smaller. But let's play count for weapon systems, because this thing is ridiculous. There's a guy on the enemy team called Major Problem. Well, that's what I'm planning to be for the enemy, so... The...
You're just saying that because you think I'm fat.
Oh, self-deprecating humor. Yeah, I think that's it, lads. That's the end of the word of Tuppy. We're gonna have to become the word of bacon.
All systems nominal.
So, look how many weapons this thing has. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different lasers, and a anti-missile system. In a mech that goes 145 kilometers an hour.
Target spotted.
The only downside is the field of view is tiny. The range on these weapons is laughable at best.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Bold move to go after me with missiles.
Target spotted.
But yeah, this mech tiny, this mech fast, and it sacrifices basically everything that could make it even remotely defensible. For lasers.
Target destroyed.
And I feel no sympathy for the oh Jesus.
Right torso, critical damage.
Yep, go gadget the fuck out of here.
Target spotted.
I'm not dying to that hunchback. Oh god, he's everywhere.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
The enemy has started to chip away at us.
Critical.
Stay frosty.
Need assistance.
Forces at 75%. We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Need
Sit
assistance.
there and watch him. Oh yeah, hyper aggressive piranha. This mech always looks very weird to me because it looks like it just is nothing but nipples the whole way down. I mean, look at it. Kind of looks like instead of having a six-pack, it just has like a row of nipples going down it. But it also has the 3 lasers on each arm and shoulder. Such a weird looking mech. And then there's this version, which can take machine guns and lasers. I do have an assault mech, but I don't really enjoy playing it. Let's take the St. Ives blue mech out for a spin. My favourite configuration of this mech. Also, it looks like my chat's frozen up. Can you guys say something a second? Ah, there we go. Hey, bloke. Yeah, Mad Cat is a fun mech. Yep, it was the Mad Cat for a long time until Catalyst Games became the guys who publish and produce the minis and since then the games we've had, which is the Mechwarrior games and also the Battletech video game, have used the Atlas as the poster child. And yes, the Mad Cat is a clan mech.
Don't worry.
I can't even be mad at this guy. Oh my god, there's a guy called Radio Star. It's now called Video on the other side.
Would Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin is the same song as What's Up by 4 Non Blondes.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
You
Weapons
know,
online.
not Steiners.
All systems nominal.
I'd like to say collectively we have more than one brain cell here.
Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
We're not Steiners. And for those guys who don't know, House Steiner is one of the ruling families in the Battletech universe, and they are in charge of the Lyran Commonwealth, which is a large territory of space which is, well, German predominantly. German and a bit Scottish. It's a bit weird, the Lyran Commonwealth. But yeah, the Steiner family is pretty well known for being relatively incompetent and just throwing money at all of their problems.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Right turn, Clyde.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa. Target spotted.
Up here to see if we can see anyone coming over that bridge. If not, we should be safe to play aggressive now. This isn't the fastest mech, but it's an aggressive one. And we're just going to try and hug this wall here. And assault. And yes, by throwing money at the problem, I mean atlases, which are the big giant. Thanks.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Go through tunnel.
Target spotted.
Waiting for that guy behind the building to make a play.
Target spotted.
Loading incoming missile.
That's not what I meant by the guy behind the building.
Target spotted.
What the? That's my team.
The enemy is at 25%. Target spotted.
Shift into the tunnel state of fight.
Okay, everyone is down in the tunnel, so that's where we're going.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
You know what, let's just drop right in.
Target spotted.
I'm back from the island.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
King Crab's down.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
But also, watch out, there's a linebacker here on the island with us.
Target spotted.
Push through and see what's happening over here. See if there's anyone who's planning on coming around.
Target spotted.
Delta.
Affirmative.
Well, we will be a flanking force.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
I think we will be a flanking force here.
Affirmative.
Echo.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Good job.
Target destroyed.
That's him down.
Target acquired.
Have collected 50% of their resources. Capture resource points from them to stop the bleeding. Target spotted.
There's an assault mech. Fan of Hunchbacks. Yes. Hunchbacks are very fun, especially in assault configurations like the 6L, which has just 6 lasers. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really cater towards running melee, and you can't just go up and punch the enemy, which is a shame.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
There's a guy running with a warhorn.
That was a real crappy captain.
So much carnage. So much destruction.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to our resources.
Unfortunately, there's one mech
Target
left.
acquired.
Oh, he's actually about to die. Awesome. We won't be able to get over there in time. He's on the other side of the map.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Mission successful.
Oh, went quite well. Fortunately, wasn't quite fast enough to keep up with the action, but when we got there, we fucked things up. So, I think we went alright. But we need to give the Wolverine a look. Let's see what we can do with him. Okay, so very first thing you should do when customizing your mech is put all the ammunition in the feet. And yes, this does have the Irby. Guys, I think I'm just going to leave it at that with that one. But yes, we do have the Irby. I have two of them. I have this one in its wonderful camouflage. And then I also have the support Irby, which has machine guns and lasers. You know what, let's take the fire support Irby out. So this is another mech that plays very aggressively once it gets to the enemy position. Oh look, we're going to win for Mandalorians on our side.
Hello, hello.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Oh, it can be a basement dwelling murder goblin.
Don't forget
amazing.
to shoot the nipples for good luck.
Shoot the nipples.
Yes.
For good luck, baby. Nipple twist.
All very, very mature gamers who play Mechwarrior online.
Anybody want to do basement strat?
I'm up for being a basement murder goblin.
Need assistance.
Contacting the wall at 5.
Copy. We're gonna do a basement
Target
run this
acquired.
time. Everybody in the basement.
Attack primary. Affirmative.
Entering the basement.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I'm going basement. Looks like we have a lot of cover up on the walls.
Shots fired in the basement. Light mag. Incubus.
Mercenaries are a bit enough. Which Mechwarrior mercenaries?
He's running. He's retreating.
If any of you are unfamiliar with basement, you have to the doorways if you can avoid it. Pick a corner and wait for them to come through.
Copy.
I need to reorganize my controls here. It's really disorienting.
There's somebody right above the north door.
Left and right. There are one set of weapons on one side and one set of weapons on the other, so trying to group up weapons I have for left and right side.
Got a cicada sitting right outside North Door. Might be stealth. Low signal E4, E5.
It looks like the entire team decided we're all going to be basement dwelling murder goblins. With the exception of one guy who's running around with flanks.
They have to push us. What is it? West doorway.
New target acquired.
Spotted. Attack is primary.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
So we've basically turned the basement of this map into a hornet's nest.
Target
doorway.
acquired.
Hotel.
Need assistance. Affirmative.
Target
25%
destroyed.
of the enemies are eliminated.
Why is this working?
Flank right. Need assistance.
North doorway.
Target spotted.
You'd have thought sacrificing all of the map to the enemy would have been a bad decision. But apparently not. Apparently this is a really effective strategy that seems to be working out in our favour.
Negative.
But just sitting in there doing nothing isn't gonna really make for good content.
Acquired.
They're trying to play PT on North doorways.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Let's choose another door to peek our head out of. Yeah, the nice thing about the urban mech is you can rotate 360 degrees. Meaning nowhere is safe from the gaze of the urby.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Everybody else gets picked and they get up. We're gonna have to make a push.
Left torso critical damage.
Echo's in the basement.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
We're starting to learn, guys. Oh no, they're still falling for the same crap. Never mind. Lol. 1 kill to the Irby. Camping out again. Oh fuck yes there is. Hello.
Destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed. Heatsink destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh my god, I just killed a marauder with an urban mech. Wow. It's not even like I stole that kill. That's the 3rd engagement I've had with that one mech. Yeah, the Irby. Hear me, my mighty, powerful 50 km/h speeds.
Center torso critical damage. Right arm critical damage.
Bye. Okay, he has a big gun. That guy is treading softly and carrying a big gun. I'm in a very interesting situation of the rear of my mech is now more armored than the front. Okay. I'm really sorry. I know this isn't exactly the most interesting of gameplay tactics, but I am going to need to just corner camp now. Because the only chance of me actually doing any damage is when one of the enemies push.
The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Target acquired.
Hard push on south door. Don't expose your back to west door.
Yeah, I mean this Irby is kind of fucked. I need to stop pushing my luck. I do have 2 kills though, one on a marauder.
Target destroyed.
Give us this one awesome. Let's not notice anything. Thing is, all the enemy needs to do now is just push. And they'll probably win because of how mangled all of our mechs are down here.
South forward.
Yeah, like that. This guy's got the right idea. Unfortunately for me, this guy has the right idea. So close to dying.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
All it takes is for them to push through that
50
door there in
seconds
front
left.
of
They're gonna
me.
make a hard push somewhere.
Wait, where was I killed from? What?
Alright, now we need to push because they're up. Let's push on
What
south
killed
forward.
me? What?
We've taken critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Yeah, so we're watching someone else's perspective now. Yeah, this guy's lost all of his weapon systems. This guy still has some of his weapon systems in his Atlas.
Come in. Control to surface. Can
Mission
anyone read?
failed.
And unfortunately we lost that one. Righty, let's choose a different mech. Wait, I feel like it needs to be done just so we can see what Bear's on about. Ooh, that's obnoxious. Also, why is this mech such a low resolution? I'm gonna run the Razor colours. Let's do it. Time to see if Big Red 40k actually knows what he's talking about, I guess. What do you think? The latest and greatest up and rising Battletech YouTuber, does he know what he's talking about?
Reactor online. Sensors
Well, I
online.
certainly feel very exposed in
Weapons
this cockpit.
online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Okay.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
It's going to take a little while for us to get there, but I think we're going to have a lot more fun around the other side of the map. Seems that my chat keeps freezing up, so I've just noticed I've missed a bunch of messages. So if you just said something in chat, please say it again so I can see it. This Marauder.
Critical damage.
How's your week been? Oh, what are you piloting this time? That was a Wolverine. Yeah. It's okay. It's not a very good mech, I don't think. I'm sure Bear will give me a lecture on how you're meant to use it.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
And it's been a difficult week. Personal stuff has just been like difficult, which is why I've been doing a bit more streaming this week, because just find a nice way to relax, really. I enjoy talking with you guys and enjoy hanging out and, well, today playing games. Yesterday talking Warhammer history. It's just nice hanging out with you lot. So, yeah. Second half of this week's been a lot better than the first half of this week, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah, they probably are, because how popular the heresy is at the moment. Yeah, it does seem like no one was really quite prepared for how successful it would be. Right, let's do some customizing, because I really don't like this loadout. Yeah, well, I hope so too. Yeah. The way things are going, I'll either have a lot of time for streaming or none at all. So, we'll see how things go. Get your lights. Well, guess all my Marines will be fully painted headless warriors. Right, let's run slightly underweight for now. And try this loadout, so this should be a bit more aggressive.
And all the good mounts we have, we picked this
Which degenerate voted for this map?
So annoying Legion packs weren't released at the same time as Age of Darkness. I'm too impatient to wait for packs, so I built them a standard Mark 6. Yeah. Well, you could always use the Legion upgrade stuff to denote veterans and the more elite units in future models, well, future kits you build.
Oh, we don't have to go anywhere particular. It's just kill everybody. Hey Atlas, I'm gonna follow you.
Hey, Tuppy 1 and 1. Sorry, it's Australian slang for vagina. It's what our indigenous population calls it.
Let's see. Yeah, it's one of the things, if you guys were around yesterday, I can't remember if you two were, in Visions of Heresy, whilst there is a lot of variation in the different squads, and I guess uniforms is the best way to describe it, with varieties of power armors. At the end of the day, the standard marks of armor were standard and therefore the most common. Every Legion has to have customized special variants. In fact, until these kits really came out, the standard go-tos, well, the only Legions which really had standout special variants was, I think only really the Thousand Suns had their special helmets for Mark IV.
I don't see them yet. Yeah, we haven't gotten to I Hotel it. That's where we'll meet them. There's some good high ground there if we can get to it.
They're at the H7, I8, H8 little fucking fortress thingy.
Well, you can't be headshotted if you can't see the head, right?
This map sucks for brawlers.
Affirmative.
Until you can get to India 9, yeah.
Target spotted.
Tango, India 9.
That's the thing, we already have a
Target spotted.
an upgrade kit for them.
The AC-20 wants to shoot him, but doesn't do a lot of damage, it just makes a lot of noise.
Save the ammo, those things are like, what, a ton round?
So yeah, the Forge World
oh look, there's an assassin.
head upgrades, I'm fairly sure they're from Mark 6.
Warning, incoming missile.
Straight ahead. Yep.
Warning, incoming missile.
Thanks. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Couple of peeps behind.
I need to work on that. Okay. Right, I need to make some changes to this mech. That one was on me, not on the mech that time.
Sorry, Cataphract. I'm back to lock you up.
Oh crap, we don't have the money to do stuff now. Okay. Guess we're going back to old reliable.
Hey guys, how we doing?
No, I'm just really paranoid that I'm just missing your messages. Because chat's gone a bit quiet. And I've had to reset my chat twice.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Okay, good. It is just you guys being quiet. So yeah, I don't want to be missing anything you guys are saying. That's alright. No worries. You guys don't actually have to like stay here and watch me play this game if you're not interested. And if you've got other things to do, obviously go and do the things that are important. Yeah, it's just concerned that that Streamlabs had spaced out for a moment again, and it stopped actually sending me your messages.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
But fish and chips does sound amazing right now. Would it count as shilling if I asked you guys to donate so I could have fish and chips tonight?
Target acquired.
Okay, well then in that case I've never shilled in my life. So donations are made through Ko-fi, yeah, Ko-fi.com/Tuppy. And that was a joke. And gee, you've already donated enough today. And yeah, in order to start monetizing stuff on YouTube, I need to have 1k subscribers and reach like 50,000 hours of like views or something silly. I'm like I just need for like the rest of the month to have 3 average viewers on Twitch before I can start doing memberships through Twitch.
Sorry.
Target acquired.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty. Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
Critical damage.
Hostiles are remaining. Crush the coward. We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Okay, we're going to pretend that didn't happen. You guys saw nothing, okay? For God's sake. Thank you, G. Also, damn it, G. That was a joke. But thank you. Oh, what time is it? Oh god, it's 8 o'clock. I'm surprised Varrock hasn't started streaming yet. The plan was to just go until he's started streaming. He's not even online. Yeah, I'm actually getting quite hungry. I don't know how, but for the moment Bloker mentioned it, it just suddenly like clicked in my mind. Yes, you are hungry. And why is that a rule? So YouTube just has higher standards for when it starts allowing channels to start making money, whereas Twitch is eager as possible for you to start making money. And thank you so much, Bloker. Very kind of you. You better have got yourself fish and chips and not just paying for me to have it instead. I would feel quite bad if that was the case. Loki, you did get yourself food, right? Okay, good. I think I'm gonna call the stream back, guys. You guys have kind of broken my mind. Oh, yeah. So yeah, my mind's kind of caught between food and just comprehension of you guys actually just did that. I love you guys so much. You've really made my evening. You know, I'm gonna go and get myself fish and chips now. Hopefully Varak will start streaming soon for you guys, and yeah, if you want to copy Bloke and G in being incredibly generous and or silly, depending on your opinion, you can support me through Ko-fi. If you want to support me on a more regular, permanent basis, you can join me on Patreon. There are exclusive perks for you on Patreon, including STL files for the helmets which I use by Emperor's Children, and one other thing. And yeah, if you aren't already, come and join the Discord server. If you type !Discord in chat, it will give you a link to come and hang out. And I probably will be there in voice chat later on if you want to hang out. And yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming Armor. It probably will be a Twitch only stream because I can't guarantee the terms of service friendliness of the people I'll be playing with. So for the sake of not ending my career early, I'll be only doing it on Twitch and won't be uploading the VOD. But if you want to come and hang out, it will be on Twitch tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful evening, you magnificent people, and I'll catch you next time.